Yo, what's going on to all my sports peeps out there? It's your favorite sports podcast. But if you don't know the name, let me put you on game. It's the Zone Sports
Pew, pew,
Podcast.
pew, pew.
Yes, sir. I'm one half of your host, your boy Big V. Here with my guy. You see him in all his North Carolina splendor because we bust y'all ass last night. Pause. Let them know who you be, my G.
Yo, it's your boy COOL. I was almost wondering what the hell with the Carolina and Pitt game last night. Yo, it's your boy Cool C, never dated a floozy. Yo, it's your boy Corey, never telling the same old tired story. And for those out there in YouTube land, sign out for you right there's your boy Corey Big Vito. Happy New Year. All that good stuff. What is going on, man?
Happy New Year, you know what I mean? We're going to get into all of that, but before we jump into all that, I got to let them know who we sponsored by, my G. We sponsored by my brand, Skyzone.Society, so making sure you shopping at Skyzone.Society.bigcartel.com, and while you over there, yo, sign up for the new Skyzone.Society subscription, real big, 120 for the entire year. Get you every album putting out. Listen, I'm dropping 12 projects this year. I'm dropping 12, Corey. That's one per month. You're gonna get not on streaming either. This is direct to the subscription service. One per month, one video per month, not on YouTube. You know what I mean? I'm doing that. One interview to go along with the album every month, as well as access to direct these new films that I'm doing, man. I'm cooking up, yo. Y'all get the first trailers for them, behind the scenes and all that. And you get 2 pieces of exclusive merch not on the website. You know what I mean? And listen, it equals out to $10 a month, the 120 for the year. Go sign up today. You know what I mean? Oh, and by the way, you know what I mean? I'm over here drinking on some Canada Dry ginger ale, shameless plug, Canada Dry, y'all want to throw some sponsorship this way, you know what I mean? We love Canada Dry on the pie, you feel me?
Okay, hey, you know what? Because most people only drink like the ginger ale, like if they're getting over a cold or something. So I've never drank ginger ale outside of those circumstances. I don't even know if it helps. It's just something I always knew.
Let me tell you, Corey. A few years ago, when I really got on my health game, and I told you, I'm on a grill food diet. I barely do fried food and things like that. I say around that time I cut out caffeine. And before then, I was drinking 6 Mountain Dews a day, mad overweight, mad unhealthy. You know what I mean? Just blood pressure crazy. Drinking them. Soon as I wake up, I would drink a Mountain Dew. I would drink 6 cans a day, Corey.
I
A
know
day.
people like it though.
And it's so unhealthy. It's so unhealthy. So my substitute for that has been Canada Dry ginger ale. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Canada Dry ginger ale. Because it's caffeine free. And again, this is not an ad. It can be. You know what I mean? It can be ginger ale. I mean, Seagrams, you feel me? It can be Seagrams, you know what I mean? Salute, But yeah, don't got no caffeine in it. 140 calories. You know what I mean? Which ain't bad for a soft drink. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's good actually.
Yeah, man. Like you said, most people drink them when they're trying to get, healthy or get sick. I mean, I'm not get over a cold, part of me. But yeah, man, they part of my lifestyle, bro. I drink it with a meal. Yeah, I mean, yeah, every meal I have, lunch, dinner, whatever, bro. I got a Seagram's ginger ale. You know what I mean? Right here, all the time. You know what I mean? Again, this is not an ad. It can be. You know what I mean? Can be. Salute. You know what I mean? Salute. Yo, Happy New Year. Matter of fact, pardon me. This isn't Seagram's. Pardon me. This is Canada Dry. Sorry, Seagram's. But yo,
I thought Seagram's was maybe on the top, but I was gonna let you rock though, because again, I haven't seen it in years.
Pardon me. It's a Canada Dry, but Seagram's, it can be either one. You feel me?
I got the gin and juice. We can do that.
Hey, listen, but Seagram's got the ginger ale, I think, too, though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, salute. But regardless, though, I got the Canada Dry. And before we jump the pot up, I want to toast my Canada Dry to my co-host Corey. Happy New Year, baby. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do it real big this year. We got some things coming. Pause. Yes, and shout out to everybody in the Zone Sports Podcast land for tuning in all 2023, rocking with us. You know what I mean? Through the clips, the shorts. You just joined the Instagram page we just created. Thank you, man. Listen, I'm printing up some new merch. We got merch coming. We got a lot of stuff coming this year. Please stick with us, man. We appreciate y'all so much. Happy New Year, Corey. You know what I mean?
Happy New Year, brother.
Mm-hmm. You know, Corey, I want to start the New Year off right by saying, yes, I do. I want to start the New Year off, Corey, by saying, well, oh, roll tide? No, because tide got rolled up. That's what happened, Corey. The tide got rolled up and got smoked. You know what, Corey? Over the weekend, I text you because I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous about the Michigan game. I'm not even gonna front. I text Corey, yo, for those that don't know, we jumping right into the Michigan-Alabama game that took place on New Year's Day. What a great game. What a great game. Great. Yo, I was nervous. I was texting Corey and texting my homeboy Killer TV. Salute to Killer TV.
Shoot the killer, yeah.
I told both of them, I said, oh, this game is over. This game is over. Here's why, Corey. And I'm going to be quite honest with you. Y'all know I love Michigan. I love Michigan. Y'all know that, man. Too many mistakes. Too many mistakes. Way too many simple mistakes, too, Corey. Missed the extra point after the touchdown.
Whoa.
Badly. Muff punts. Badly. The hikes, the hikes on the extra points going way too high. Hikes at the line going ridiculous. The flea flicker going over. My boy had. God, I'm forgetting his name. Oh my God, I see his name in my head. I forget our quarterback's name, but going over his head, McCarthy's head. You know what I mean? Going over McCarthy's head, he catches it and does some crazy shit. I don't even know, some next level Joe Montana, the John Taylor type shit. You know what I mean? Back in 89, 90, whatever shit.
Got a first down off of that.
On the first, Corey, what a play. Listen, man. Too many mistakes. Too many mistakes where we could have been up, in my opinion, Corey, maybe a touchdown ahead of time going into halftime. I feel like we could have been. Maybe if not, at least up by maybe a field goal, at least. Man, and I say that because you can make those mistakes normally against a regular team, but Corey, this was no regular team. This is Nick Saban. This is Alabama, Corey. They didn't come to play. And I gotta say, Corey, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
This wasn't the normal Alabama season for me. I kind of thought that I'm gonna be real. I didn't know that they had only lost one game. Watching them this season, it seemed like they lost a lot more than that. Corey, am I off? It just didn't seem like the normal smack them in the mouth team.
Because it wasn't the smack them in the mouth. I mean, I knew they only lost one game, but it was more so how they played.
Okay.
And you look at that game. I think it was against Georgia. No, the one before Georgia,
Auburn,
where he had to convert a 4th and 27 at the end of the game.
What a play!
You know, and if I'm not mistaken, Auburn lost like 5 or 6 games this season.
They did.
It wasn't supposed to be a game. So
it wasn't.
A lot of the games was tough. I mean, they'll win, but we could give Alabama their props still because if this is quote unquote a bad season for Alabama, hey, I'm an ECU Pirate fan and a North Carolina Tar Heel fan, both in football. I would kill for either one of those right there. Now, obviously, Alabama is championship or bust, but no, that's why I felt that way.
Okay. And, I felt like with this team, we were just leaving them in the game way too much, Corey, way too close for my comfort. And I said to myself, if we keep making these mistakes in the second half, Nick Saban is going to adjust, and he's going to win. He's going to beat us. He's going to beat us. I don't even know why thumb just popped up across
I said, no, it was on my end.
That was weird. I have no clue what that was, ladies and gentlemen. A thumb.
It's an AI, son.
Hey, man.
Allen Iverson. Someone is listening to us probably as we're doing this and say, hey, man, we like what you just said.
Hey, salute. Hey, salute.
Salute
I
to whoever gave
appreciate
that
it.
thumbs up.
Hey, whoever that was, salute. You know what I mean? That's crazy. But yeah, I felt like
Yeah.
Nick Saban was gonna make the proper adjustments. And again, he did. He did. Like they went up on us. And I want to be clear. I'm up here and I'm teasing us beating Alabama, but we won by the skin of our teeth, Corey. That was a tight game that had to go into overtime. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest, they should have put Alabama. I can't say they should have put us away earlier because Michigan's defense, man, is stellar. It's so stellar, Corey. It's
Yeah.
so stellar, Corey. It's so stellar. And also, I want to tip my hat to Alabama's defense too. Both
Yeah.
both teams have. Could you have asked for a better New Year's Day game, Corey? Is all I want to say. Yo,
Better two games. Yeah.
better two games. But I'm just happy that we won. Happy that we pulled it off. Can't wait to get into the championship next week against Washington. It's gonna be great, man. How do you feel about the game, man?
Man, again, kind of taking things back a little bit. I mean, it still sucks that Florida didn't get in. I guess we don't want to use the word deserved. I thought they earned that spot over Alabama. But that's neither here or there. Now it's gone. Now, as a fan who don't have a rooting interest in any of the four teams is there, I loved it. I loved it. And man, one of the jaw-dropping parts for me during that game, if I'm not mistaken, it was right at the end of the fourth quarter when y'all had that muff punt. And I thought Alabama was about to stick y'all for the safety. I was about to say, oh my God. Dude, this game just had the drama of a freaking movie. I mean, Martin Scorsese couldn't make one better. Steven Spielberg couldn't direct the better. Like, it was. I'm telling you, just as a fan of college football, again with no rooting interest, I couldn't take my eyes off of it. I couldn't, and it was so entertaining. It was just from both ends because when Florida State didn't get in, I was like, man, I'm wondering what my man Big V is thinking. Because I know, I don't care what you say. I know y'all rather play Florida State than an upcoming than a hot Alabama. Because y'all would have murdered Florida State.
Thank you.
Y'all would have murdered Florida State.
Thank you.
And that's just how it goes. And Florida State, what are you doing? I ain't gonna get too on topic too much. Dude, y'all sitting 22 players against Georgia
and got smoked.
They sat or opted out 22 players, if I'm not mistaken, or it may even be more than that. I think it may have been, I think it was maybe like 9 to 10 scholarship players, but then I think close up to 20 or 30 players opted out on Florida State's alone.
And I just want to speak to that real quick, Corey. It was rumors that they did that on purpose to try to make a statement of saying that, we're gonna kind of saying that we only here for the college name's sake because our college is requiring us to be here, but we don't want to be here.
I think that they should have forfeited the game, and I just think that Florida State, you don't have to accept these invitations. You could decline them.
I didn't know. You know what, Corey? I learned that this season. I did not know that because it was rumors they were going to decline. It was.
It's just like when last year, like with the Tar Heels in basketball, we didn't make the NCAA tournament. Oh, okay, cool. You go to the NIT. Oh, no, we ain't playing in that. Just do that if that's how you feel.
What was the name of this bowl that they're wearing?
This was the New Year's Six, Big V. This was the was it the Cotton? No, Peach Bowl.
But
I think it was the Peach. Let me look that up real quick.
Okay, I mean either. But Corey, how does that look when you decline when you decline the peach, sugar, or the Cotton Bowl, Corey?
Yeah.
Like that looks bad. Like those are prestigious bowls, Corey. You know, me and you, we from the BCS era where you could win one of those bowls and be the champion. It really was a national championship type of ordeal. It was where the Cotton Bowl determined the national championship, or the
That's
Peach
right, or
Bowl,
the Rose Bowl,
or the Rose Bowl.
and this was the Orange Bowl that Georgia and Florida State.
Oh, you can't kind of decline that, Corey. It's too prestigious.
Yeah. But anyway,
no,
so getting back to people who want to play football, man, the game had everything. Just like you said, you texted me when it was coming close to going overtime, and you didn't want to do it. And I said, dude, y'all defense is stellar. Y'all defense can work in overtime, and that's exactly what happened. It was good. It was good to see. And in a miniature what the hell segment, what else was good to see?
What was good to see?
Connor, Megan, the Stallions was at the Rose Bowl. I just found that out.
No way! No!
10 minutes before we went on live here. Yes. Connor
Stallions. What the hell was he doing?
He was just out there on the field. He was just out there on the sideline. Like
what with us?
Yes.
Yo. I'm about to walk off the set. Don't start 2024 with me walking off the set. Are you shitting me right now? Do he not know we still on the investigation? What is he doing?
On the sideline. Yep. He was there. What a better... Yeah. He was there. He was there, man. Tell me how to say F you without saying F you. There you go. These are your boys, Big V. You need to talk to them. These are your guys.
Corey, this is Harbaugh's doing. This is Harbaugh's doing. This is Harbaugh's doing. Did you see what he said, Corey, after the game? He said that basically nobody deserved to have it harder than we have it.
Yeah, well, similar to what he said a few weeks ago. Hey, we are America's team. I gave him a what the hell for that already. We'll get into all that stuff later. But yeah, that's your guy. Yeah, look, I vouch for him. So I know what happens in the mob. You bring somebody there and they end up doing certain things, you get your hand chopped off. Hey, I accept responsibility for that. This is my fault that he had Connor making the Stallion no relation on the sideline. Because keep in mind, this was a Big Ten investigation, not an NCAA investigation. That's still coming. Y'all better win Monday.
Real quick before I move on. Jim Harbaugh stays or goes to the NFL?
I think if he wins, he's gone. I think if he loses, now that I think about it, I think if he loses, he's gone. Because the sanctions are going to come. I don't know how long they're going to be. If it's just a year, I think he'll probably weather a year. But if it's like a multi-year ban, he's going to be gone. I don't know when you're going to find that out because the NCAA is slow on everything. What do you think he's going to do? As a Michigan fan, if he gets you that championship, would you be mad if he left? It's probably the better question, being you a fan.
I'm gonna be tight regardless. I love Harbaugh, everything for what he's bringing. I love the grit that he brings to the team, man. I love that. I even some way somehow I love the fact that he had Connor, Megan, the Stallion on the sideline. I kind of it's kind of the balls of Harbaugh to do that. It's the balls. I look all balls, Corey. I love it. I love it, man. I love it, man. Hey, man. Salute to Harbaugh, man. All your endeavors. I'm hearing that he hired an agent. I don't know what that means. We don't have any sources, so we're not in the industry. I don't know what that means that he hired an agent.
Well, he hired, per ESPN, he hired Don Yee, which is an NFL agent, allegedly.
We're going to see. You know what I mean? Real quick before we move on, I want to give a big shout out to Ohio State for getting their ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm still on that. I lost to Missouri, 14-3. You suck. Yes, I'm still smoking that Ohio State pack. I still got some of that Ohio State pack from what Michigan smoked y'all a couple weeks ago in 2023. I still got some of that Buckeye pack in the back. You best believe I do. And I'm so glad y'all went out on a losing note. I love it. I love it, Corey. I love it, Corey. Let's move on, Corey, because guess what? It's a
Yeah.
year. It's 2024. So guess what? It's the top of the year. So, Corey, I got to know for 2023, who had the what the hell moment of the year?
As we all know, this is Envision My Big Veto, executed by me, co-sponsored by my baby girl, who is probably sitting in my couch going through my console right now downstairs. You know, I got the final four here. One of them was really at the top of this past year, with Skip Bayless with his inconsiderate tweet about DeMar Hamlin. Basically paraphrasing here. Hey man, look, we're so sorry about DeMar Hamlin, but you know, man, what is the NFL gonna do about this game? I mean, I know right now that ain't the concern. And I'm like, well, why the hell are you talking about it then? Shut up. Number two, Brandon Miller says that Paul George is his GOAT. You know, with Brandon Miller, man, he, in my opinion, beat a serious charge. I'm not gonna call him a murderer because I don't, you got to be careful saying that stuff. I will say allegedly. He's already in a couple of trouble. So at least, you're in trouble, man. At least you can do is just shut the hell up and not do dumb stuff. And I ain't talking about the alleged murder or providing the gun to whoever that got, old girl killed. I'm talking about what it takes. At the top of the season, they asked Brandon Miller, who is your GOAT? Because everybody want to know who each other GOAT is. And, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, you want to go back in the day, Oscar Robinson, Wilt Chamberlain, Oscar Robinson, Bill Russell. I get all that. This man said Paul George. Dude, what the hell? All right, cool. Fine, we're moving on. Victor Wembanyama versus Britney Spears. Britney Spears thought she was at a B2K concert, Big V, when she tried to run up on Big Vic, and got thrashed. Okay, hey, I'm Britney Spears. That dude's from France. He don't give a damn who you is, girl. You make appointments to get with Big Vic. You don't just roll up on Big Vic like that. You don't just roll up on me. I don't know you, lady. Is you crazy? So what the hell, what the hell goes there? And then one that we just kind of briefly revisited with Jim Harbaugh, your guy, my guy, who's about to go on the bench to me right now because he ain't about to be on my starting team. He's definitely on the bench. He's almost at the end of the rotation where he's sitting here talking about through all the adversity that was self-inflicted by Conor Megan and Stallions out here talking about Michigan. This is America's team. That's what he said. But you know what, man? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The what the hell award goes to Brandon Miller for saying Paul George is his GOAT. I'm sorry. I know this is subjective. I know this is all your opinion. I know you was asked this question, but that's just the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I don't know what in the holy hell that Paul George did to say that he's anybody's GOAT. Or he got a GOAT on a farm or something? What is he talking about here, Big V? A GOAT of what? What? I don't understand it. So I mean, I know Old McDonald had a farm. I ain't know he had Paul George on the daggone on his farm. Big V ain't know that. But according to Brandon Miller, Paul George is GOAT. So if the man say he's a GOAT, he's a GOAT. But that don't mean you about to be the GOAT of what the hell segments because you sitting up here talking about Paul George the GOAT. I'm done with this guy. I ain't got nothing more. I'm done. I'm getting heated talking about it. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Yo, Brandon Miller of the Charlotte Hornets, what the hell, man?
Oh my God. Yo, real quick, Corey, I wanted to tell you something that you probably don't know.
Yeah.
A few months back, Mace, from Cam and Mace from the It Is What It Is show. Of course, the artist. Yeah. They Cam and Mace said it was either Mace or Mace was by himself or Cam was by himself, but they say Paul George ran up on him. Because they had a conversation about this same thing, and Paul George ran up on him and said, "Yo, why I can't be the GOAT? Why I can't be the GOAT?" He asked him why he can't be the GOAT. So and so now they refer to Paul George as the GOAT on their show, you know what I'm saying? Because Paul George ran down on them, asked him why he can't be the GOAT. You know what I
I
mean?
had no idea.
Yeah. So
Look, I do
you know,
believe that part of what drives any athlete in any sport is being a little bit delusional, thinking that you're better than what you are. Like, I'm a fan, I'm a spectator. Okay, the most I played basketball was at the Salvation Army and in my backyard. Okay, I don't know nothing about no basketball. Okay, I got it. And I do understand that I'm self-aware to know certain things about myself. And depending on the criteria, if you say, hey, I'm this, that, and the third, like if someone, you're a hip-hop artist, and if someone rolled up on you, be like, hey, yo, man, I like you better than Jay-Z, you're probably going to be like, yo, wow, hey, hey, good looking out. You ain't gonna correct me and be like, nah, dog, you should like Jay-Z better than me. I'm not expecting for Paul George to do that.
right.
But the sit up here, like, yo, why can't I be the GOAT? Come on, man. Like, yes, we are all the best at what we do. At worst case, in our own mind, you as a hip hop artist should bow down to nobody.
Of course.
But there's a little bit in the back of my head, like, man, Hov, man, this Nas guy. Hey, I got a little ways to do before I catch. Hey, but I appreciate that though. But not that. Why can't I be the GOAT? In basketball? No. Because see, real quick, and I'll move on. See, music is subjective, Big V. Sports isn't. You got stacks, you got championships, you got awards, you got all this stuff that can kind of back up what you said. Music is music. I mean, look, and ain't going from. I love MC Hammer. Yeah, I don't know about too much about Vanilla Ice, but Ice Baby, whatever. Those cats went diamond. So 10 million records. That don't mean they're the best. So you can't necessarily use sales in rap, but boy, you talking about like, and I'm not even talking about the MVP award because that is so subjective. I'm talking about when I go on basketballreference.com, I can look at points per game. I can look at stacks of certain playoff games, clutch, where you can do all that stuff. Paul George, stop it.
That's like Muggsy Bogues being tight that he ain't in the conversation for best point guard ever. No, Muggsy, you know damn well you ain't Isaiah, nigga. Neither one of them. Pistons Isaiah or Celtics Isaiah. You ain't neither one of them. And it's no disrespect to Muggsy because you was a hell of a player. That's what we saying, Paul George. You still a hell of a player. But GOAT, man, you can't come on. You know what I mean? But salute to Paul George. You know what I mean?
Salute to Paul George.
Salute to Paul George. You know what I mean?
Christ.
Corey, I gotta throw some video game stuff in the mix. You know what I mean? I'm a video game head, and I wasn't even playing any video games when I came up with this next topic. I was just thinking about something, just a nostalgic question I could just bring into this podcast and just see, get your thoughts on it, and also see, what the zoners out there think about it. You know what I mean? Because I know a lot of people that watch this podcast, they play video games and they play a lot of sports games in particular. So I gotta ask you, Corey, NBA Jam versus NBA Live 95, baby. Which one? If we're in the 90s right now and you only got what it was costing back then, about what, $30-$40 or so, maybe?
Back in the good old days.
Back in the good old days, maybe at the most 30-40, somewhere like that.
You better be ready to drop about 70 now.
Oh, of course, absolutely.
On the standard edition.
Come on the standard, Lord, come on, boy. Oh my God. So if you in the 90s and you win, I'm gonna take you back. We in the 90s right now. We up at KB Toy Store, you know what I'm saying? And you only got $30 in your teenage pocket. If we in the 90s right now, your little teenage pocket, you just got your little paycheck, you know what I mean, from Bojangles, you feel me? So what are you buying, Corey? Are you buying the NBA Jam or are you buying the NBA Live 95, Corey?
You know what? Let me give a quick story since we got a smidge of time left here.
Yeah.
My wife just got me the NBA 2K24.
Okay.
Right? And she asked me which edition that I wanted. And again, I normally get games as a gift. Some of them I buy on my own. And I was like, man, I need to go all out and get this Mamba edition. So I saw how much it cost. And if I'm not mistaken, it's right around $110. I said, holy smokes. And so They had a sale right during Christmas week on NBA 2K24, the standard edition, which was like right around $25. I said, honey, I am not going to utilize those extra features in the Mamba edition. Please just get me the $25 one. And I'm a promise I'm gonna make this circle around real quick. What I'm starting to realize, it kind of started a little bit with me with NBA 2K13, the Jay-Z edition, executive producer. And then I don't get these games every year. I get them about every 4 or 5 years. And then it got worse in NBA 2K18. That was the next one that I bought. And then now it's really bad now with NBA 2K24. And what do you mean by bad? That means that I suck, right? Big V, I don't play online. I play against the computer. I do my own little, my seasons and all that.
Maybe
my own player and
my player.
Do some play nows and stuff like that. And Big V, I was getting my ass kicked, dog, against the computer. Now the computer defaults to pro mode.
Yeah.
Now, I used to be able to handle pro mode. Now pro mode's handling me. Big V, you got to really know how to play basketball. I'm missing wide open layups, dog. I'm missing putbacks. I'm getting swatted. And I say, you know what, man? The game ain't fun to play no more. And then I say, you know what, man? I had to come to grips that I couldn't play it on pro mode. I had to downgrade to semi-pro on the game difficulty level. Now, hardcore gamers are going to laugh at me. I don't give a damn. That's the only way that I can play 2K24. Now let me circle back so I can leave you some time here. I ain't have to do that with the NBA Live or the NBA Jams. Big V, I am going to NBA Jam. I'm going NBA Jam. Big V, the battles that me and my boy Jeff Hodges, salute to Jeff Buffy Hodges, that we used to have at his house to 2 o'clock in the morning playing NBA Jam. You know what I finally realized? It always came down to whoever had the ball last. If you get your last shot off, you're going to win. Real quick, Blockbuster Video had a tournament of the game. And I entered in the tournament. And I think I placed it like number 7 within that first week. I did not get a chance to finish it off because my mother was like, hey, we going to the beach because this was during the summer. And I was like, well, Mom, what about my tournament? She was like, boy, you ain't going to no Blockbuster to play no video games. You're going to the beach. And that was pretty much the end of that. I don't know if I would have won the tournament or not, but that tournament was in NBA Jam, the tournament edition. Man, the nostalgia over that, I just have. But, man, Live 95 was that? It's too. It's close. But, man, you telling me I got to pick one? Give me NBA Jam. What say you?
For one of my birthdays, I remember getting a jumper for my birthday. And in the back pocket of the jumper was NBA Jam. I lost it. I think I was my 10th birthday. I lost it, Corey. I love me some NBA Jam, Corey. I really do. I think I'm gonna have to go to Live 95 though, baby. You know what I mean? The Live 95 was insane. They had it where you could create Jordan, but they never would say his name on there. You know what I'm saying? All his stats was like 99. It was crazy. His face was blurred out. They didn't even have his face. He looked like he was like like he was in question. They had to blur out his face or something on the box when they showed his name within the scoring box or whatever. It was crazy, man. Live 95 made me appreciate the 82 game season. I remember me and my stepbrothers just creating our own character on there, our own seasons on there. Sometimes we would share within the 82 game season a team and just carry that team to the playoffs and all that. That was so nostalgic for me because it just made me appreciate just the longevity of a game, because you could like I said, create your season, and you didn't have to play 82 games. You could shorten it to whatever you wanted
Simulate
to.
it or shorten it.
And that was the thing too. You could simulate it too back then. That was like the introduction to simulating the game. So sometimes me and my brothers would simulate the entire season and just go to the playoffs and really, really, really get it in, man. And I just always been a fan of those games like that. And real quick, shout out, man. I don't even know. Real gamers know about that Coach K that was on Super Nintendo too. That Coach K's basketball was fire. And I think I could be wrong. I think that they didn't put North Carolina on there too on that Coach K's basketball. I could be wrong.
See, I never played that one.
Coach K was fire, bro. Coach K's
Mm,
basketball was definitely fire, man. I forgot if it was the Coach K's college hoops or Coach K's basketball. Either way, but in this right here, man, I gotta go Live 95, man. Live 95,
yeah.
man, was it was that heat, man. And you got to think before then it was the Bulls versus Lakers.
Yep.
You know what I
Yep.
mean? It was
Whoever was in the finals got their video game before 95, basically.
Lakers versus Celtics was the game. You know what I mean? And
Live took it to a whole nother level though.
that's
Like
what
if
I
you
mean.
love 2K, even though live ain't what it used to be,
Right, right.
man, if you love 2K right now, you got live to thank for a lot of that.
Absolutely. Live introduced, you could throw the lobbies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yep,
All
the
that,
alley
bro.
oops.
Yeah,
Alley
man. Like there was a time to be alive when Live 95 came out. Live 96 was fire. Live
oops.
97. All them lives in the 90s were insane. But
Yeah.
95 is where they combined Bulls versus Lakers and
Mhm.
Lakers versus Celtics and made this insane game. Oh my God, man. Salute to EA, man, for the NBA Live, man. And salute to NBA Jam. You know what I mean? I forget the company that made that, but salute to
Yeah.
them too, man. Salute to them,
Yeah.
man. You know what I
I
mean?
love playing with the characters. Like I think I played with Jermaine Dupri one time,
Bill
Paul,
Clinton.
Bill Clinton. Before I played with the Phoenix Sun Gorilla, like I love him.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was oh my God, bro. What a time. What a
Yeah,
time.
man.
What a time, bro. I love that. I love both. I love both, man. You know what? And we love the Sky Zoners who be tuning in each and every week. We appreciate y'all, man. Keep tapping in. Follow us on the new Instagram channel at the Zone Sports Podcast. You know what I mean? Corey, as usual, I appreciate you, my G. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know how we end this thing, right? Peace.